Hi Sagittarius, welcome back. So this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. When I was meditating on the collective Sagittarian energy, I had quite a few messages come through that I'll share with you first. First of all, I've had this song in my head literally all day, and I was just talking to a friend about this. But when I sat down to meditate for your reading, it came through even louder. So this could be for you, but the song was, he says, and I'm begging you to put your loving arms around me, baby. So I have no idea who the artist is of that song. I know it's very popular on the radio, or at least it used to be. But you might actually be hearing that song. It could resonate with you in that way. And or just those lyrics. There could be this energy around you, Sagittarius, that wants to put their arms around you, okay? Or the begging you part stuck out really strongly to me. Okay, and then I'm hearing begging for attention, so I don't know if that's also going on in your energy right now, whether that's someone you're connecting with or something that you're doing, right? Keep it real with yourself if it is. But the other thing that I heard while I was meditating was stop right there. I heard stop right there, you have no right. So it was almost like I was hearing a conversation, okay? But take this as it resonates. So there's something here also about placing clear boundaries when it comes to like what you will and will not put up with, all right? So interesting start to the reading. All these cards just flew out. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what we have going on there. You have the Gemini card. Some of you could be dealing with or connecting with the Gemini, but I also have Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy out. Those could also be placements in your chart or just simply the influencing vibes, right? So this is a very communicative energy. You could see things speeding up in your social life, in your social media life. Your phone might be just more active than usual. You might feel like you're more active than usual, wanting to kind of come out of your cocoon is what I'm hearing. So some of you may have been in the past a bit like cocooning, okay, or introverting. And now I feel like, especially as this retrograde lifts, we go into March, coming out of your shell, so to speak, because this is a very perceptive, connected energy. And with the Sun and Temperance here next to the Five of Pentacles, this is like coming out of isolation, right? Reconnecting with what makes you happy, feeling like yourself again, okay? So it's actually just saying exactly what I was already feeling here, Sagittarius. So let's go into the Headspace and see what you have going on there. So for those of you who are new, I'm going to go through the psyche, the headspace, the emotional space, and the bigger spiritual picture. So headspace, Sagittarius, Two of Wands. Ooh, okay, I'll take that one. Two of Wands, Ten of Wands, the High Priestess. I don't know why I keep hearing this one as well. I want to know right now if you love me. This is a song. It's the Meatloaf, a song by Meatloaf, the singer. I think he's actually recently passed. Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? So it's a very persistent energy. You could resonate with that song or artist as well. It's a very persistent energy. Some of you have something going on about persistency. Maybe someone in your environment that persistently invades your energy, or maybe, pushes you a little bit, or maybe pushes a boundary. okay? Or this could be you. So like I said, keep it real with yourself. But there's a message here about persistency. And then they said persistency pays off. So that could be someone's motto, or how you're viewing it, or how someone else is viewing it. But there's something here with the Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands that may be consuming your mind. Okay, this could feel a bit irritable at times, but it also can be kind of fueling your motivation, right? To kind of get back out there, Sagittarius, and do what you know you need to do for yourself, okay? Some of you have went back and forth, all right, for too long, and now it's time to like get in alignment with your intuition. Don't question yourself, Sagittarius. Some of you are spending too much time like questioning or doubting your own abilities or intuition. I'm hearing it's mostly about intuition or like your gut reactions, right? So if you feel someone or something is off, you're probably right, you know, as the High Priestess is here, which is like knowing something just because you know it in your heart, you know it in your soul, and not getting in your own way with that. Some of you may have made decisions in the past that made you question your own ability to trust your intuition. All right, especially if you went through something traumatizing or something that was painful to you. And see, that's the thing that they don't tell you about healing. Sometimes when we go through healing, yes, we come out stronger, but sometimes we also come out of it with trust issues. Not necessarily of other people, but of trusting ourselves to not make that mistake again, to not go down that road again. You know what I'm saying? But the guidance here, Sagittarius, is you can trust your intuition. You can trust it. All right, and whatever you've been through in the past leading up to now has helped you to strengthen that muscle, because now you know better, right? And once you know better, you do better. That's just the evolution of life, of us, right? So let's go into the heart space then. Sagittarius. The heart space. 5 of discs. Wow, the 2 of cups, the universe. Some of you have been isolating, okay, yourself, or maybe isolated from a relationship. Yeah. This is one story here. All right, 2 of discs. And 3 of swords and the sun card. So I'm going to leave that over there. All right, so I'm getting a message about forgotten. Somebody feeling forgotten. Or something about, no, specifically forgotten. Something you forgot. Some of you, it's that you're not going to forget. You know how they say, like, forgive and forget? Somebody could have taken the stance, whether you or someone you're dealing with, Sagittarius, of, yeah, I'll forgive, but I don't forget. Ooh, okay. So, some of you may have isolated emotionally from a connection, whether that's on an emotional level or actual distance, like physical distance. But there's something here about it being because needing to empower yourself to connect with the relationship that's most important, and that's the relationship between you and how you feel about yourself, right? And so some of you have strengthened that muscle, okay, that knowing, that belief in yourself. And because of that, you might actually see some changes come in around a specific relationship or just relationships in general, right? And I posted something about this as well recently on my Facebook page. And it said, you know, I used to believe that love was me finding the perfect person. And now I now I believe that love is me becoming that person. And then you attract from that space, right? It's about me becoming that loving person. Not about someone giving that to me, but me giving it to myself. But the cool thing about when you do that, Sagittarius, is then you can't not attract someone that is a perfect fit, right? And you can't even get to that point of attracting that perfect fit until you do that inner work anyways. So there's been some isolating, some going back and forth on possibly something that really hurts you. I feel you've come out of this energy, or you will be during this time frame though, and connecting with your joy again, yourself again. It's time to come out of the shell, Sagittarius. It's time for you to own this, to own your life, and to believe in yourself. So let's see what the bigger spiritual picture is. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, the Magician, the Four of Wands. Give me one more. And the Knight of Discs, the Ace of Discs. Yes. I'm trying to like hold in my excitement here. This is like things lining up for you, Sagittarius. I know, I'm extra, whatever. It's like things lining up. Heck yes. This is feeling motivation, desire, passion, very intense energy coming in. And the Magician is, to me, manifesting. So what are you manifesting through this desire, through this belief in yourself? Alignment. Things lining up for you. Particularly when it comes to relationships, but for some of you, it's aligning with the relationship with yourself. But there's something here that is coming together and lining up for you. And it's something that you have a lot of desire around. And now is the time to manifest. And let me tell you something that I have noticed in the collective energy is people are like, manifestations are always happening every day, all day. But like things are lining up for a lot of people relatively fast without much buffer time right now. I don't know what's going on, if there's a speed up in the energy for the collective or what, but I've noticed things turning around for a lot of people that I've been reading for, and I'm feeling that in your energy as well, Sagittarius, like things taking a turn, but for the better, like things turning around in your life, okay, that maybe were once put on hold here in the past, and you know what you're worth, right? So it's time to get happy, because they're giving me a song. Come on, get happy. And I also feel like there's kind of a rush here though. So it could feel like an adrenaline rush, or you could just feel like a rush of energy. Don't mind my dogs. Don't get too caught up in the momentum, Sagittarius. So still be practical and logical with your decision making. But I feel like, yeah, things lining up for you. So that's amazing. And I also feel like the messages coming out so quickly, right? I don't even know. This is going to be a quick reading, 14 minutes. And it was like boom, 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 boom. And so I feel that that could also be going on in your energy, where it's just things are lining up like that fast or that quick, or it's becoming obvious to you. It could be that there was things in the works this entire time, Sagittarius, but now it's finally coming in to fruition, to where you can realize it by actually seeing evidence of it in your external reality, if that makes any sense. So sometimes we hold our desires in our mind, in our mind's eye, and we can hold them in our mind's eye for days, weeks, decades, whatever, before they actually manifest into the physical. This could be something that you've held in your mind as something that you desired for or wanted for quite a long time. But now it's like coming down into the 3D, into the tangible, where you're getting some sort of evidence, you're getting some sort of proof of it. You know, I heard proof of your alignment, which is always amazing to get. But just don't rush into anything right now. Okay, be practical about this, because I do feel like if you rush things, you might brush over some details that are really important for you to understand, right? And there's something coming in about read between the lines and do not ignore your gut, because the messages are flowing so easy right now. I'm not even looking at the cards. It's just, it's that obvious. So it's like your intuition is going to be that obvious that you don't need to second guess it. Okay, if it feels good, it's good. If you've held it in your mind's eye and now you're getting proof of it in your environment, honor that, respect that, you know? So let's go into the Osho Zen and see what the guidance is then for you, Sagittarius. The guy, spirit guide jokes. The guidance is guidance. It says guidance on it. So you're receiving guidance, like I said, through your intuition. What else do we have for Sagittarius? The Master. So there's something here about mastering some sort of karmic lesson, and that is why things are going a little bit faster now, and that you're having more control over what's occurring, I feel. So let's see what the Law of Attraction cards have to say. The thoughts I think determine the relationship I attract. Not only does the power of your thought determine which people make their way into your life, but it determines how they behave once they get there. You are thinking, vibrating attractor of your experience, and the thoughts you think determine everything about the life that you live. As you turn your attention toward the positive aspects of the personalities and behaviors of others with whom you share your planet, you will train your point of attraction in the direction of only what you desire. So the first sentence of that, Sagittarius, is probably the most important part. So let me read that again. Not only does the power of your thought determine what people make their way to you, but how they behave once they get here. So the power of your thought is important when it comes to what expectations you hold of yourself and others, and how you think about other people. So just something to consider here, right? As we are the attractor of our experience, even when it comes to how we train people to treat us. I know that sounds a bit harsh, right? To train people how to treat you. But what I mean by that is it's not so much about telling other people, okay, this is what I will and will not accept. It's not so much about verbalizing it and making, you know, all these rules. It's really more so about how you train yourself, about how you feel, you react, you respond. And that will set the tone for whatever relationship that you have, and you won't have to say or do much about it. So be the attractor of your own experience, Sagittarius. So, wow, super intense reading. Zodiac signs that you could be dealing with or have in your own birth chart, or just simply the influencing vibes. Scorpio, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo. Yep, that's the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind, you could be dealing with any of those or none of those. It's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos over there. Check them out. Tarot Time with Dana. All of it linked down below, as well as in the About section. Either way, I'm wishing you the very best, Sagittarius. And until next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.